And you heard Jay say it just a couple minutes ago, it is a hung jury in a high-stakes corruption trial. Jurors say they can't reach a verdict in the case against two former FirstEnergy executives. The men faced multiple corruption-related charges tied to Ohio's House Bill 6 scandal. Natalie Clydesdale spoke with a juror today and explains what comes next.
After extended deliberations, we, the 12 jurors, cannot come to a consensus on any of the charges.
A deadlocked jury. After deliberating for nearly 2 weeks, the jury in the high-profile bribery trial involving former FirstEnergy executives Chuck Jones and Michael Dowling could not reach a decision.
Everyone was disappointed that we didn't come to a verdict. There were people who said that they weren't going to change their mind. So, we decided that, there's nothing more that we could do.
Mark Bachman was one of the 12 jurors.
The biggest difference was 8-4, but it did turn into a 10-2, depending on the charge. Most people thought they were guilty.
Jones and Dowling faced multiple charges, including bribery and engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity related to efforts to influence decisions connected to House Bill 6, which provided a $1.3 billion bailout to 2 nuclear power plants. Prosecutors say the men paid former Public Utilities Commission of Ohio Chairman Sam Randazzo $4.3 million in bribes to secure rulings that benefited the company. Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost says he's not backing down.
The state of Ohio can and will retry these defendants. Justice needs to be done.
If the Attorney General chooses to fight us again, we're ready for the fight.
But Dowling's attorneys argue the hung jury shows the state failed to prove its case.
And so I think that's the takeaway. No jury is going to convict our clients because there's not sufficient evidence to do so.
In a statement, Jones's attorney blamed the outcome on what she calls prosecutorial misconduct, saying it, quote, infected the record in this case. State prosecutors did not comment on Tuesday's verdict, but thanked jurors for their time.
It's very clear they took this case seriously. They gave complicated evidence great consideration, and the process unfolded the way it should.
Well, prosecutors have asked the judge to formally declare a mistrial and set new dates, while defense attorneys say they plan to file motions for acquittal. Tonight at 5 o'clock, we'll hear from a legal expert who will break down today's developments. Christy.
All right, Natalie, we appreciate that. Thank you so much.